Uluru is shut. You cannot climb the rock. That is of about 1 hour ago. I want to go to the Labor Senator for the Northern Territory, Malarndirri McCarthy. Appreciate your time on Perth Live. Good afternoon.
Hey, Ollie. Hello to you and all your listeners.
What have the scenes been like around Uluru today, Malarndirri? Because all of the pictures that have been on our TV screens have been huge queues.
Well, they're pretty amazing from what I'm hearing as well. I'm actually still in transit from Canberra, but getting lots of photographs coming through from family members there, my son's there, and lots of information. So it's quite full on, quite hectic, and clearly the Anangu are also getting ready for the ceremony on Sunday, which is when I'm on my way up there, yeah.
Opinions are divided, Malarndirri, about whether or not we should have closed Uluru to the general public.
Yes.
What is your opinion on this?
Well, look, today's a pretty significant day. Ollie, I was only a teenage girl when the Uluru was handed back to the Anangu, and that was an amazing time in history. And to know that they've been asking all this time for people to be just aware that it is sacred, it is special. But in the last sort of decade, it became also just environmentally, there were just issues in the rock, and the amount of people getting hurt was of considerable concern for the local traditional owners. So I'm pleased for them that the plan they had put in place almost a decade ago has now come to fruition. And naturally, it's going to be an important time there this weekend, and I can certainly tell you more after the weekend as well.
Well, I was in Uluru myself a couple of years ago. I told our listeners yesterday afternoon, Malarndirri, that I was actually unaware you still could climb the rock. I thought that we couldn't climb the rock. Obviously, there's been a lot of publicity over the last 6 months or so with the closure date now upon us. But I actually had no desire when I was there in Uluru. In fact, we spent hours and hours walking around the rock and just enjoyed and embraced exactly what we saw. I thought it was absolutely brilliant. I didn't need to climb it.
Oh, bless you. Look, that's lovely to hear. I think what maybe people may have got confused with is that Anangu have asked if people could not climb, but they never made it compulsory not to climb. They just had a sign at the base of the rock just saying, hey, if you can be respectful of us. And so that may be what people got confused with. But yeah, no, it's certainly been available to climb right up until today. And as you said in your opening, it's now officially closed.
And that will be it? You couldn't see that there'd be any reversal on that decision somewhere down the track? Do you think that we now just get on with it? And you can still visit Uluru, of course. It's a fabulous place, and go and walk around it. It's lovely.
Tell your listeners they've got to go there. It is one of the most spiritual places I've certainly ever been, and you can't help but be touched. You don't have to be Aboriginal to be touched by spirituality, let me tell you. And it's just incredible. And I just say to all your listeners, please go, because they've put so much effort into all other things, the camel rides, the sedgeways, the walks, certainly the Field of Lights, which is magnificent.
Oh, unbelievable.
Lighting. Oh, you've been, of course. You would have seen it when you were there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was our motive. That was, as I say, that was actually our motivation to go to Uluru, was for the Field of Light. And as you say, the feeling and the spiritual messages that the entire area of Uluru encompasses. I think all Australians, if you get the opportunity to go there, you will certainly appreciate a lot more about our wonderful country.
Totally, and it's an extraordinary place. So please go, and I think too that just the landscape, Ollie, it's just incredible, and it is wonderful to be a part of Australia when you see that place.
Malarndirri McCarthy, I hope you enjoyed the festivities and the commemorations over the weekend, and thank you for talking to us this afternoon.
No worries, Ollie. Keep in touch.